Bring it. What? We right here. We ain't going anywhere. We right here.
He's singing too.
That's funny.
I've never seen him dance before.
Who?
Ready?
I don't think I have either. We
All
ready.
right.
We rolling. Hey. We are here. I felt like trying to spit some bars. I was trying to channel my inner you.
Don't shake that button.
Welcome everybody back to another episode. This is Prime Debates with Stats. I am the great debater, also known as Andre. I'm here with Prime.
You.
And also here with Stat Boy.
Woo-hoo!
Key in the back, holding us down.
Hey.
Say what's up, fool? It's rainy out here, yo. We kind of got like a late start and everything, but it's we here, we doing our thing. We showing a lot of commitment. I feel like we the only people here.
We are.
Recording, like we record only. We're the only people recording right now.
We are. But some people's on time though.
Look,
everybody was running a little late.
You was in the area.
Everybody's a little late, man.
We were on the other side. We were on the other side of the world trying to get
All right, listen. All that matters.
Get him.
Christopher Columbus found America, so I'm proud of you guys.
No, he didn't.
That's what the government said. So
I'm just gonna scratch my back on that one.
Like a true bear.
I don't know what to tell you about that. So once again, Prime Debate with Stats. We here to talk about a whole bunch of nothing, but we do it very well. And we like to entertain the people.
You know, usually this is where Stat Boy jumps in and says something random.
That's my cue? Okay, bet.
But before you do that, I just want to say Happy Ramadan for those of y'all who celebrate.
Thank you, sir.
I don't, but
I'm not going to say that.
I look out for the ones that do. I respect y'all.
I respect it. I respect
more power to y'all.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that. I respect your decisions and stuff like that, but I'm not going to say it.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair enough. I'm not upset.
Okay. I just don't want to think I'm being
still my
racist.
friend?
Okay, cool. I still love you, boy.
It's not racist.
That's prejudice. Prejudice. I don't know.
There you go.
So I got a question for y'all before we get the show started.
We are started, but you can get the question going. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, we are started. Key, I need you to listen on this too.
Here's his random.
So
Yes.
what is the bird? What's the name of the bird for Twitter?
Tweet.
What?
What is the the logo of the bird?
I'm going tweet.
Yeah.
What's the name of it? The Twitter bird. What's the name of it?
Like, what's the origin of the bird?
What's the name of the bird?
Okay.
Is he South American?
No, I think it's American.
I don't know.
I don't know. Chirpy? I don't know. I didn't know it had a name.
Larry.
How do you Google this?
It's Larry Bird.
Larry.
I can't make
Bird.
this up. The CEO, the founder of Twitter, named the bird for Twitter Larry.
Leisure Suit Larry Bird. Must be a Celtic.
Nice Snapple fact.
That is definitely a Snapple
Actually,
fact.
I got off of a popsicle stick. Pause. Yeah, you know what? No, fuck that. We're going to say I got it from Snapple Cap. That's it. Yeah, we're going to stick with the We're going to stick with the Snapple.
So last week we kind of started off, or we ended off with one of the topics was the Bulls documentary and everything else. I just wanted to say I watched the other two episodes. The Rodman part was pretty impressive. I learned some stuff.
Thank you. I tried to tell you.
The Doug Collins push away, like how he got pushed out.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was pretty impressive.
I learned a lot of stuff too with the last two episodes.
But people got to remember, Doug was a baller. Somebody's loving you right now.
I'm gonna sound like them.
He's got a friend.
One of my concubines.
But yeah, because Doug was like a number one overall draft pick. Averaged 20 plus points a game. He was like a stud for a long time.
If they didn't have the ACL surgeries back then, Doug would have been.
He would have been solid.
Yeah.
But so he knows how to be the ball, and that's what he knows when he got a thoroughbred. So he was just playing it that way. But it's just hilarious how they just like they bumped him out all because of the triangle. The triangle is the
because
reason why I broke
because
down.
he didn't want to run the triangle offense.
I all my life I thought Phil Jackson actually was the inventor of the triangle.
Oh no,
I didn't know he was the what's the word I'm looking for?
the recipient.
No, not recipient. Proceeder.
Well, Texas the inventor.
Predecessor.
Texas the
That's what it's
inventor.
I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to say.
Tex Winter invented it. Phil Jackson just enacted it.
There we go. We're gonna say that. Yeah, I didn't know he enacted it.
Well, Tex was old. I think that's what it was.
But Tex was there for us too, for the Lakers too.
Yeah,
So
but no, he was like
old, but
no,
he wasn't.
But he was like he's the guy that you never make him the coach. You just keep him on the staff. He's a part of the team. He never is the coach because he should have been and probably been a coach than Phil and all those guys. But that wasn't his thing. He was the X's and O's type dude. And that's what he did.
I thought it was messed up.
Jimmy Johnson for the Eagles. Jimmy Johnson.
How about that? But I think Jimmy would have got a coaching job eventually, like Dick LeBeau did.
Yeah,
I thought that was messed up. That Doug Collins benched him and told him like you can't sit on the bench. Like
that was ugly.
That I was like, damn. He took his grown man card. Like
you
can't say nothing in practice.
But you don't want to keep on getting like the guy keep on harping on you, and then the GM is backing him. So it's like,
I mean, it's pressure.
It was definitely pressure.
Yeah, I understood
you had to do
it.
something to get your power back.
Yeah, I was just like, damn, like at least hear him out. But he was like, I'm sick of hearing it. Like like that's just, and then turned out that system won them 6 championships.
Key, do you like the documentary? Did you watch it or anything?
Oh no, I didn't. I've only watched like a couple minutes of the first one. I'm just gonna wait for it to hit Netflix before I like consume it all because I'm like a cord cutter, so like I don't even have ESPN right now.
You can get an ESPN app.
I'm
just messing with you. You don't have to. You can wait. You can wait. It's all
they got it on the black market for free.
No, it's coming to Netflix in a couple months.
It's already dropped on the stick.
I know.
Pause.
On a power stick. I mean, power stick.
That's the pause.
Amazon stick. Amazon stick.
No, that's a pause.
Fire stick.
That's
Fire
a pause.
stick. It is Amazon that makes that, right?
Yeah.
I'm Roku, so I'm like kind of sometimes out of it.
Same difference.
I'm Pornhub.
And you can pause that all you want. We know.
Oh, by the way, updated.
Yes.
No, we're not doing that.
How week?
He lasted 1 week.
He lasted 2 days without watching porn. He is back at it, people.
No. I'm starting this week again.
The champ is here.
No, champ left again.
No, Captain Callus is on them knuckles.
Anyway. So what y'all like about the Rodman episode?
I mean, it's just Dennis, and like I said, I knew a lot of stuff already, so it wasn't like anything new. Mm-hmm. I did like the Michael Jordan story with Carmen Electra, and she was like, I was scared. That was pretty funny.
I thought that was hilarious.
Was pretty funny. She was like, it's Michael Jordan.
Yeah. She said she hot. Yeah,
covered herself. That was pretty funny.
I just found that the dude was weird, but he had some of the baddest females.
He's a basketball player.
Madonna.
He's a basketball player.
Carmen Electra.
He's a basketball player.
And the dude wore a wedding dress.
Yes.
And
then after he came out the wedding dress, he draped it over. He did Carmen Electra on it.
Basketball player.
And ironically, right after that episode, she released on social media or in an interview that they did it all over the Bulls facility.
Okay.
Which I thought was hilarious.
She did do that after
after the episode.
She said she tweeted it or something.
I don't know if it was on social media. And her quote, it was her words.
Oh wow, that's good. That's dope.
That Rodman the man.
I mean, Rodman was already the man in a lot of people's eyes.
Yeah, but he's the man now.
But the four of them, the borderline gay stuff kind of ruined some people with him. But other than that, he still was the man. Just what it is.
Yeah,
still my homie. Still my homie.
Yeah, nobody hating on Rodman. Nobody's hating on Rodman. Nobody's gonna talk shit to Rodman because guess what? You try to, he's gonna beat you up.
Yeah, and so he has how many rings?
5.
And 2 of them with Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So my thing was with Jordan, there was a little contradiction there.
What you mean?
He couldn't stand the bad boys, which Rodman was on those teams, but yet he accepted them with 4 arms
because he knew
Rodman was the baby of that team. Like when he was on that team, he was a young boy.
He was still from what I seen, he was still getting the Scottie Pippen ass.
No, he was still a defender and a player and everything else. But the bottom line was more so like they needed to replace Horace Grant. They needed somebody to do it. He's the best, probably one of the best, if not best ever to do that position. And then you got him on, like, come on, like, it's a no-brainer.
He's
like,
he was a hell of a facilitator.
He'll let it be known.
He can score, but didn't care about scoring.
Yeah,
his goal was to out-rebound the center and the power forward that night.
Yeah, I thought it was dope.
For the other team.
I thought that that was interesting. I was watching another.
And he wanted the hardest. He always wanted the hardest defensive assignment.
Yeah, he what's that guy name? The one Adrian Dantley. He went to the team. He got traded.
Yeah,
and went to the team. And I thought he said he was the reason why he decided him to be more of a defensive player or whatever. But he said he just decided, like, I found my niche real early. He said it took me like a year and a half. Rodman was like, it took me like a year. And I was like, oh, I'm really, really better. I'll just do this. And I'll be really good at that. And then
he got known for it.
And like,
I thought it was dope that the way he broke it down, like how you can tell the angles where the ball was going to go. If
Rodman is always, if you watch him play, he always seemed like he was the first one to the ball. Because he's not tall.
He led the league of rebounders for 5 years in a row?
Something like that.
Yeah.
In a big man league? That's impressive.
Because he's really, really athletic.
He's only 6'8".
Yeah, that's even more impressive.
For us, that's
seen the
giant, but for them,
I mean,
he's out rebounding 7-footers.
Yeah, that's.
But he was just putting up ridiculous rebound stats. He was really good at rebounding and defending and doing a lot of stuff. Yeah, I mean,
every good team has that dirty work player. If you can't figure out who your dirty work player is, then
that's the thing. I don't like. That's one thing I don't like when people put on Rodman is the dirty player. He's not a dirty player.
I didn't say dirty.
No,
I said dirty work.
The dirty work. It's like no. I mean, he was just a defensive player. You don't call somebody like Mutombo a dirty player. No, he did the same exact thing.
No, I'm not saying dirty player. He said dirty work player. He's the person that'll dive on the floor.
Dirty work
player.
Get
balls. Get the
dirty work player.
Defend Michael Jordan.
It's like somebody like
Ron Artest.
No, like
Ben Wallace.
No,
yeah, those are dirty. Those are dirty work players.
Like a George Lynch.
You're talking about like a player who like Bill Laimbeer type player. Do you mean like that definition of dirty?
No, not like that. Not like dirty meaning that's bad, but I just feel like that he's just a really good defensive player. And you don't have to call him a dirty garbage pail type working per player. He's a really good defensive player. That's all he was. You know what I mean? That could really play.
The lunch pail worker.
But you said it best though. He did the things that people didn't want to do.
No, he said that.
You said that too. You said, oh yeah, I'm good at this, and most people don't like the rebound.
No, a lot of people like the rebound. He just decided to be really like an artistry of it. Like he took it to another level with the rebounding. Because what you call it was a great rebounder. People don't remember that. Oh, Charles Barkley. That was one of his nicknames.
Oh, yes. The rebound.
Okay, I was gonna say it, but he got through it faster. So yeah, Charles, I'm gonna call him that then.
So
Actually, it's a fun story.
What?
I played high school ball, and I was nicknamed Dennis Rodman with goggles.
That's cool. You look like an energetic person that like just lay his arms around.
You look like the person that runs with the high knees and
oh yeah, for sure,
and that was one of the things that I think gives him the title that he gets is because of the fact that way he plays, he looks like he doesn't know what he's doing and he's just recklessly out there. But he's got it all packed down what he's doing and he's knowing exactly what he's doing for his team and everything else. Like there was a scene where he was in practice with the Bulls and he like went to go set a pick and he got the ball and he gave the ball. But the way he tossed the ball to him was like really like he wasn't really taking it serious. It's like, no, he's taking it serious. It's just that's how he plays.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's taking it really serious and he's doing his job technical. Like it's just like he's just he's just a really good player, but he's a little odd. So, when you odd, you gonna get
you got a spotlight on you.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Dre embraces that. He's been told.
Shut up.
Hey, there's nothing wrong. You are odd.
But
I'm odd too. But
I am.
People
stuff like that.
That's why we're all here.
That's why the show is amazing because we got odd people here. Key, I'm not sure, but you probably got some oddness in you too.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's why we all get along.
I mean, we just all traveled out
here.
We're
the three best friends that anybody can have
to do this show in like a tornado. It was like really badass.
Dog, listen. As soon as I pulled up, that joint just hit hard. I'm like, oh yeah, they're gonna be late. I didn't think it was gonna be an hour late, but y'all yeah.
Like I said, I had to stop to get the situation, to get the peace. To handle the
and then on the way up, we saw Noah and the Ark. We had to let them go by. They had the first right of refusal.
I was trying so hard not to laugh at that. That was a good one. I'm sorry.
I want to talk about something that I just I was thinking about earlier, and I was like, let me bring this up.
If it's
it has nothing to do with sports. It has nothing to do with anything like that.
Sure, let's hear it.
So I was having a conversation. And the topic of our are you like are your kid like you, or like is it like one of your kids is like you, like have some similarities of you?
Okay.
And if you don't feel that way, pretty much it's like this. You know how when somebody says this is your favorite child, and some people be like, no, I don't have a favorite.
Right. They're lying.
I agree with that too. They're totally lying. But at the same time, I feel like they say it because they don't want to make it seem like that their kid doesn't have nothing.
The same potential as other kids.
Like doesn't have no qualities of them. I feel like every kid has the qualities of their parents.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some has more qualities of their parents than others, but you still got quality of your parent.
Okay.
So with that being said, I just feel like I was trying to rationalize why people all of a sudden says, no, I don't have a favorite. No, you have a favorite, but is that the reason why you want to make sure that you letting your kids know that they're all part of you?
Equal.
Yeah, they all have a part of you. And there's like, by you saying like, no, this is my favorite, meaning like then the rest of you don't have.
Well, you see, it's a little different with me because there's a huge age difference between my two daughters.
Okay.
So I always told my oldest that the youngest is her replacement. I said, this is DAP 2.0.
Just upgrade it.
You've been upgraded. We moved you out.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Cyber John.
Yes.
So who is your favorite if you do have a favorite?
Don't say it. Don't say it. It's a setup. It's a setup.
I know my favorite.
Your favorite is your daughter.
Oh.
Well, I mean that's a cop out for real.
How is it cop out?
I mean, if you're a dude and you got a daughter, of course you're gonna say your
But mine has a twist to it though. My daughter is not biologically mine.
Damn, that was deep. Damn, that was. Hold on. I actually came up with a segment for this. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is our first wow moment of the show.
That was a wow moment.
That was a wow moment because I did not. I thought she was yours.
It's cool. It's all right.
Well, I mean, she's yours.
Well,
you know,
she's
definitely
his,
yours. But I just thought she was yours.
It's okay. It's all right.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
Hold on, y'all. I'm about to text Jerry Springer to get the facts.
He didn't had her around long enough. It's his.
I'm about to tweet him. Jerry Springer, get my man on your show now.
Yo, you funny.
You gotta fix that.
I think because she's the only girl. Yeah, I mean, and I got the two boys. I got the two boys, and then she's the only girl in the middle. So I think that plays a part into it.
No, she's just the girl, the only girl.
I mean,
just get bone marrow, make her yours.
Well, my nieces are mine too.
I'm just saying that's the reason
and my
why.
nephews.
I mean, you concerned.
My nieces
I'm
and
always
my
concerned
nephews are
about
mine too. You can't tell them or me any different.
Yeah, but they're nieces and nephews though.
But they don't know that they don't treat.
All right, so I put it like this. We're on an island, right? And there's only one slice of pizza left, but you ate already, and you got one of your nieces.
Well,
listen,
I'm not a parent then.
You got one of your nieces.
The kids eat first.
No, I'm saying no. You arrived to save them already, but you only left one slice of pizza.
You changing up the whole scenario.
I am. I wasn't gonna say. I didn't think he's gonna say. You know what? Fuck this. Fuck this. I'm right. You're wrong. You just want me right there.
I just kind of. Kate, are you? Do you have any siblings?
Yes.
Are you?
I know you got kids too.
Are you the favorite? Who's the favorite? Who's the favorite? Between your mom,
yo,
I know you know.
You just don't do that. He's just trying to take you to a dark place where you don't.
I don't know.
If it's going to take you to a dark place, don't answer. But other than that, you know,
that's a running joke with my family.
If you had to take a guess, who would you say?
I mean, my sister doesn't live with us, so I don't know. Maybe because it's just like when you're around someone a lot more, you eventually start gaining more of attachment towards them.
Yeah, right.
So it might be that, but I don't really know.
Okay.
So other words is your sister.
So pretty much it's him. He's what he's trying to say.
Oh,
He doesn't want to say it because it's his sister.
I don't think it's like any reason. Like I just think it's like when you're around a person like a lot, you just start caring about them a little bit more.
Good answer.
Hold on, no.
That was a safe answer.
That's your logic. So if I got twin daughters and I kept one of them, I sent one of them to boarding school, I'm gonna forget about the other daughter.
I don't say you would forget. I say, but you might care more about the one that's around you day in day than the one that's not.
That's a fucked up mindset.
It's a real simple.
I'm not saying that about your parents. I love your parents. and I still have applications if you want to become my son.
Wow.
Told you it's gonna happen.
Applications.
He wants everybody who wants to be his son.
No. Everybody are my son.
It's like just the craziest thing in the world.
Drugs are bad.
Drugs are not bad.
No,
certain
but
drugs are bad.
The jars.
There we go.
The jars is.
The jar is bad.
Yeah.
Damn, we did that horrible. We supposed to say no. Drugs are bad.
Yeah.
I think everybody experienced a drug in their life one time.
Some people don't.
Yeah, some people don't.
Really?
King, we just talked about heroin this whole time.
No, I mean I never said I haven't. I'm saying some people have. Like
So
my dad talks about.
okay, so relying on the live recording.
What?
I mean, we talked about heroin.
You gotta stop saying live. It's not
Fresh
live.
out of rehab. Give it up for Stat Boy.
I was just listening to. It's kind of funny.
I was messing with you, man.
He said that's not funny.
No, I actually was listening to that song, the Amy Winehouse song, just the other day. I thought that was kind of funny.
See.
Oh, which
That's why I tried to take me real with the rehab, but I said no. Ooh, there you go.
That was a good song.
You heard that unison?
Yeah, y'all harmonized. Y'all killed it. But y'all gonna go our ass.
But by the way, in another
25 heartbeats.
and then
5 heartbeats.
in another life, Amy Winehouse was my wife. That was a bad white girl. She was beautiful.
I mean, I remember a lot of jokes being made about her being dirty and stuff like that.
Tell me who said it. I'm gonna kill him.
I just remember like movies had like a lot of spoof movies had jokes about her.
No, that's why those movies.
Because she was, I mean, she was talented, but she was definitely off her record.
No, she was always fine with me. She was always fine with me. We had good times.
I'm glad you love those memories.
Yeah, we had good times.
I mean, so I know that porn search got a lot of Amy in
You
it.
know?
A lot of Amy in it.
Little porn tube. What is your search? Amy Winehouse.
White House ish.
We had a lot of good times. Miss that girl.
That's crazy. But yeah, I just thought that was kind of funny, kind of odd with the kids thing. I just thought it was kind of odd. I was having a conversation. I said, is that what people think about? I said, maybe that's what they think.
Well, among my siblings, we always have a running joke that I always tell them that I'm the favorite because I was the easiest birth because I identify my stepmom as my mom. I almost killed him.
I think you did.
I almost killed him.
I think you did.
That's actually not bad logic. I like that logic.
Well, I gave my mother hell at birth, and I'm her favorite.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, how do you kind of define like the level of?
I think some parents, if the kid does what you want them to do, don't give you a hard time.
It's just
That definitely plays a role in it.
It's,
And
it's,
then
like,
other kids.
it's just something about the
Hold
kid.
on, Bro.
sorry.
Hold on. Great debate. I was talking. So like I was saying,
You're right. No, you're right.
I like how you turned his back when you two out here.
so no, if like other parents,
He's right.
the one that's like get rich and get money, that also plays a role in it. So you get it's various X factors. So what was you saying, great debater?
Don't have another child, because I don't want you to have to choose. I think you're gonna have a problem having to choose.
Oh no, if I have another child, my second child's a boy. My girl's number one regardless. I mean, I'm gonna love them differently, but equally.
Mm-hmm.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
Separate but equal.
Yes, I'm gonna love them differently,
I
but
just
equally.
think that, in my opinion, it's just something that happens. It doesn't really happen like you don't choose personally per se. That's why the best people to ask is the kids. Like if you ask a group of kids, the kids will tell you like this guy or this girl.
I don't know. Sometimes I don't know, but at the same time, sometimes I think it's like I don't know if they're the best source because it's like a lot of times, kids can be like everyone feels like they're not the favorite sometimes.
You're right. It's more so what they see as it's like it's the subtle things. You give this person a little bit more leeway, or you're a little bit harder on them. Like I'm a little bit harder on my daughter. I do believe that. I tell her that all the time. I'm harder on you than I am with your brothers. I am.
I would do the same thing.
So I let it be known like it is what it is. But that's just the type of person I am. So I like to let it be known that I'm a little bit like that. Now my youngest, he's the baby, so he's like he gets that baby.
How is he?
He'll be 5. He'll be 6 this year.
Oh, when's his birthday?
September.
Nope, I'm not getting him nothing.
Wow.
But yeah, no, I feel like if you got a boy and girl, you got to be hard on them
It's all good.
differently, but equally.
Look, I scare his son, so I have no. I don't know what
You
to
scare
say.
his son?
I scare his son for some strange
Because you got a
reason.
Macho Man t-shirt on.
He was bashful then. He was like 3 then.
What you say to him?
Hi.
Did he fall?
I think he
He
did.
passed out again.
Say, did he fall? We thought you lost you for real this time.
Huh?
We thought we lost you for real this time.
What did you think I was doing?
No, we
I
just
don't
heard
know,
the
we just
noise.
I was about to hit your life alert button.
I was about to start screaming.
Ricky!
Somebody call IXI.
And yes, I saw Bad Boy. Fuck. I saw boys in the hood. I saw boys in the hood.
Okay, we're not going there.
We're not going there, but that's where I got the.
You got mad at me. You thought somebody was trying to take your black card. It became a whole big thing.
Okay, you in the group chat, right?
Yeah.
Did he not agree that him and Prime do not watch black movies?
Yeah, no, you did say that. Remember, 'cause you said you
See, I'm the only one. Yes, I'm the only one that's not friend about it. But anyway, we already did that. We're not going there.
No, actually, the topic might come back up because the topic about you were bringing up about the people you would want to meet.
Oh, you want to bring up the? Okay, what you want?
No, I don't have to right now. I'm just saying, like,
Oh, all right.
Segue.
one of the people.
Oh, all right. Well, so a pre-topic before the main topic.
I don't care. Go ahead.
These two, Key, and you're going to Temple, right?
Yeah.
These two have an issue with the way I pronounce the word, right? So I'm gonna spell a word for you, Key, and I want you to pronounce it for me. All right,
Spelling.
Excuse me. I'm trying to have a spelling bee here. FAMOUS. What do that spell?
Famous.
Huh?
Wait, FAMO. Yeah, famous.
Okay, so now the next word is INFAMOUS. What do that spell?
Infamous.
Listen, Key, I had this.
How you say it?
Look,
Pronounce it. Pronounce it.
Yes.
Sad boy.
Yes.
Pronounce it.
It's infamous.
Do it.
Can I do it?
Do it.
I'm doing it. It's infamous, Key.
I used to say that because there's this game that came out that
It's infamous. Like this, it don't make no. Listen, it don't make no sense. You just because you put a word in it or a prefix in it,
Yeah.
doesn't mean you change the whole meaning
That's
or
why
the
the
whole
English language
pronunciation.
is the hardest language to learn because
No.
our words don't make any
Yes,
sense.
that
It's
is true. We have
infamous.
no word order.
It's infamous. All right. So we got famous and infamous.
If you pull up a dictionary right now, it'll tell you it's not pronounced in.
No, that just doesn't make sense. You can't put
Infamous.
that. All right, fuck it. Give me a word. Just give me a word. Give me a word.
Infamous. I don't know what word it is.
Just give me another word, yo. Stop being on. Don't be a dick.
What are you trying to figure out now?
Just give me a word.
Fidelity.
Yo, come on, don't be a dick. Just give me a word.
Insatiable.
No phonics alert. That's a new one. I haven't heard that, but you were still a dick. Yo, just give me a word that does not have the IN, please.
It does not have the I.
Yes.
Why?
So I can do something.
Unprecedented.
Yo, all right, I'm just gonna give myself a word. Yo. All right. School, right?
Yeah.
So the word school. I'm just gonna put an IN. I'm just gonna put in scowl. You see what I'm saying?
No, we don't see what you're saying because now you just
You see
say
what
in
I'm saying?
school.
You just say in school.
No, I'm not doing that. No, so I can't say infamous. Is that what y'all telling me?
No.
Yes, we're telling you you can't say that.
So I did some research, like a stat boy would, right? And the origin for the word infamous,
Infamous.
anyway, wherever,
Say yellow again.
came from. It came from a William Shakespeare. Yo, that's funny. That's funny.
You just did it too. It's so funny, yo.
It's not funny, yo. I've been doing that all my life. All my life, I had to fight.
We can work after the show.
I'm not doing that. I'm done. I skipped grammar class. I don't.
Before we air, like
Excuse me.
we
Put
done
that
with
phonics work
this
for
show.
me.
Before we done with this show, look at me. I'm gonna get you to say yellow properly.
I'm sorry. I had my glasses off when I looked at you. I can't see you.
Yes, you.
You're not the only one. I had to go to speech and impairment classes too.
Hey, you're not helping me here, man.
No, I'm saying it's not bad. I have a problem saying shower and sour.
See, and he's look, he can do it now.
Yep. Practice.
Anyway, so
We
We're not
believe
talking
in
about
you.
a game. We talking
the,
about practice.
the origin
Not
of
the game.
the origin
Not
of
the game I love.
All right.
The game I give my all for.
Yeah, I mean,
we're
we're
talking
sit,
about
we want to sit
practice.
here and quote
You have to add more
Iverson.
stutters in that when you have to add more stutters to that.
Oh, to this.
Oh, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, because that's how Allen Iverson was.
You want to talk about practice?
Not the game. Not the game. Not the game.
First of all, he was very emotional when he was saying
He
that
was
y'all over here making fun of
Probably
him.
fucking
was.
drunk.
The origin of
Out of his
infamous.
mind.
When he wrote the word, he forgot to put a space between in and famous. That's truth. You know what I'm saying? So they kept it that way, and it's infamous. It's not infamous. That's not even a
I
real
think you
word.
said it right. You just said it right, didn't you?
Yes, he did.
Yes,
Yeah.
he did. He just refuses to say it.
Yes,
Right.
he did.
Anyway,
It's not that he can't say it. He doesn't want to say it.
Oh,
But the yellow thing is real.
Anyway, do you want to tell them what the topic's about to be about?
No, you if you want to do the honors, it's up
No,
to you.
all right, ladies
I
and
mean-
gentlemen. So this topic, each and every one of us gonna pick one famous person
And
and
one.
and one infamous person to talk about and tell them why we want to meet them. Then after that, we're gonna do our Mount Rushmore for both. So, Key,
Okay, I get what you're saying.
you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
I can start off. I always go last. Key,
No, you need to start off first so
Anyway,
you can hear
Keith.
this.
I'm
this
wondering
stuff.
who your infamous person is.
Keith.
I'm sorry,
wondering who
your
Think-
infamous person
Think
is.
of a number from 1 to 10. Then we all gonna take turns. Whoever says it, pick the chronological order.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna say 4.
All right.
6.
8.
Oh, that's real cute, yo. I was gonna go 2 over top of each other, yo.
You actually, you got it. It was
For me?
2. It was 2.
Oh. All right, well, I was closest. All right, bet.
Yeah.
Bet. All right, so Key, you gonna go first?
Me, I'm gonna go for.
No, no. We always say you for third.
Yeah, I
Dre can go. No, Prime can go first.
Okay.
Prime go first, then Dre. Go ahead, Prime.
And you going last?
Yeah, always. I gotta have my grand entrance. You know this by now. You know this. If you don't know, now you know. Trigger.
On you, bro.
That's on me.
So you are. We can start off with famous people for everybody.
got it.
Somebody famous.
And you gotta explain why they're famous to you.
No, why you guys explain why you want to meet that famous person?
Why you
Any
wanna meet
famous
them.
person that
Okay.
ever lived.
All right.
Any famous person that ever lived.
That's non-biblical.
Not biblical.
That's non-biblical.
They can put they can't meet God.
I mean, all right, fine. And I mean that's true. I was just trying to make it easier.
I'm
But,
not touching that one.
Yeah, we going.
Well, 'cause
No.
somebody wants to meet God.
We're not. Me and Prime not going there.
You can't
We're
tell
not-
people what they can't meet if they only get to beat one person.
That's all right, Prime. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. He just gotta be him. He just gotta be him.
My famous person would be Stan Lee.
I met him, but I didn't have a conversation with him though.
That's not meeting him.
That's not me and him.
I mean, I
I mean,
should say
He
it
just
in
wants your
terms
2
of-
cents.
Yeah.
He just
Yeah.
all right. So why Stan Lee?
Stan Lee has been.
Well, first of all, who is Stan Lee?
Get out.
No. I know. No. I know who Stan Lee, but for the viewers that don't know him, some people might not like comics or superheroes. Who is Stan Lee?
Stan Lee was the head writer and one of the creators of Marvel Comics.
Thank you. So why? Why Stan Lee?
Most of the characters behind Marvel
most of the
Comics.
characters, right?
Because he was
the GOAT.
yes. Because Marvel Comics was such a big part of my childhood between the comic books and the cartoons.
I forgot you. Oh, you got a long childhood.
Yes.
Your childhood actually might.
You can't
started-
get the words out. Look at
Yeah.
you.
Your childhood actually might start when the first superhero was alive.
You know, I've shaved my beard off and it's growing back in and it still looks better than yours. So now we've gone through that.
That
Did
one
you
hit
hear
home.
that one?
That
Yeah, I heard that.
That was good, right?
That one hit home. Anyway, talk about Stan Lee.
Spike Lee.
No, talk about Stan Lee. I'm gonna shut up.
I wouldn't mind meeting Spike Lee either. Made some alright movies.
Talk about Stan.
But Stan Lee, like he's been a part of my childhood and most of my adulthood too. 'Cause the characters he created are iconic.
What was his favorite character that he created?
His favorite,
No, yours actually.
out of all the characters he's done, I think I grew up on Peter Parker,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
I should have known that. Why Spider-Man?
Spider-Man was when I was growing up. It was Spider-Man, then the rest of Marvel. Spider-Man was here. Fantastic Four was like right here because that was his first family, and then the rest of
Oh,
Marvel.
so Fantastic Four was Spike.
Marvel's
Stan
first
Lee.
family. Marvel's first family has always been considered the Fantastic Four.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh, never knew
that's
that.
one of the nicknames. The first
That's
family.
actually
Now I was always an
that's
X-Men.
funny.
I was always a bigger X-Men fan. I was
They've been out.
Fantastic Four
They
fan.
came out before Spider-Man, right? Or did
I
they
thought
came?
they
Or
did.
Spider-Man came out first? I thought they came out first. Fantastic
Who?
Four.
No, it was
Spider-Man first?
No, it was Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four. Then Spider-Man came out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Amazing Fantasy number 15. Yes, I went there.
Amazing. What?
It was called Amazing Fantasy number 15. That's the debut of Spider-Man.
You remember the comic book?
I don't own it, but I know it's worth quite a bit of money. But yes,
Wow. If Stan Lee was alive, yo, he
and
would
literally
definitely be off.
it's a picture of Spider-Man swinging down, holding a criminal on the cover of the comic book. The first comic book I ever bought was a Spider-Man comic book.
He would be proud of you right now. No, seriously. Shout out to Stan Lee. He would be proud of you right
In
now.
my house, I have a Captain America shield sitting in the basement.
I hate your house.
It's
Where's the
just-
Batman stuff
it's
at?
like that on the wall.
Yo, you think the Batman ain't around?
We
think-
talking
you-
about Stan Lee, so I thought it was.
You think the Batman ain't around,
I
though?
see.
Oh, the Batman's going to be around.
Believe it or not, though, Stan
You know
Lee.
what would make his day if Batman was originally a Marvel character?
Yes,
That would make his day. That would be like the ultimate.
I told my wife I'm going to buy a Batman costume and put it on a mannequin, just have it sitting in the basement, and she threatened to kick me out because it would scare the shit out of her every time she walked in the basement.
I can imagine that. But no, I was actually going to say Stanley, so I got to choose somebody else.
Was you really?
I was.
Oh wow.
Well, actually, no, he's number 2 on my list.
But doesn't matter. You can still say it.
No,
I mean,
no, I don't want to.
hold up. So we're doing one of each, right?
One of each, and then we go back around
to the infamous, right?
yeah.
Okay, all
And
right.
famous. So you can go with famous first.
All right. But you could do yours. It just you could explain it to a reason why you feel like it's famous. This could be totally different than what he says.
Okay. All right. I'll do that.
But you think I think that was you saving that for more than Mount Rushmore part, right?
Yeah, that was.
Okay,
That's
cool.
why. That's why I just went with.
Yeah.
I went with.
We usually still have always like some of the similars in the Mount
Oh
Rushmore.
yeah, for sure.
I mean,
Somebody's going to say something that I said. Cop blockers.
So a famous person.
Famous person that Andre Dickerson. And yes, I said your name. We want to meet.
Ron Jeremy.
Believe it or not, I was actually going to say
I was gonna be on your
somebody
list.
from the Bears. I know it's somebody from the Bears.
Well, I've actually like. I mean, I haven't had like great conversations, but I met some of the people that are running to me. I would honestly, I would say Scottie Pippen.
That was actually going.
I would say Scottie Pippen
Why
because
Scottie Pippen?
I met my original person that I loved in basketball was Dr. J.
Okay.
That was like the first basketball
That's what
image
a lot
I
of people-
remember
a lot of
as a
people-
kid was Dr. J soaring through the air doing some kind of dunk or layup.
Or just layup, or just
Yeah, I
in the
mean,
air at all.
You know what I mean? So I really, and then the old 70 movies from the
He was
stuff
in the movie?
Yeah, he did a couple movies.
The fish.
You
to save-
lying.
The fish to save Pittsburgh.
He did. He was in a cameo
I'm
in
not
another
watching
joint, or was that a TV show then?
Philadelphia had a cameo.
And no, not the.
Denzel?
I'm talking about when he was younger, like when like in his playing days, he had like a cameo in another movie. I think. I just don't remember what the movie was, or maybe it was a TV show.
So he was in a lot. He was in film.
He was Jordan before Jordan.
Okay, all right, I like that.
I mean, in the 70s
but
mostly.
why Scottie Pippen though? Then because you just talked about
Because-
Dr. J like he was. You know what I mean?
Because I met Dr. J twice, and I talked to him, and he talked back to me.
That's funny. I met Dr. J once too.
So it was I met him twice. So it's like I met him like so it was like cool.
Oh,
I met
all right,
I
I
met
don't wanna
Charles
talk about
Barkley.
this. Y'all met.
I met AI.
Yo, what?
You know what I'm saying? Like I met these guys already. I met a lot of like celebrities, famous people. I met a couple. Yeah. You know what I mean?
This is unfair.
Well, I mean, you're young. You still got time.
I've met a few people too. Like I had a Facebook picture. My old Facebook cover picture was me and Chubb Rock.
I saw Chuck Rock in New York. Yeah, I saw him in New York. Yeah, that's funny.
Y'all just.
I just said, "What's up, Chuck?"
Why
and he
Scottie
just turned
Pippen?
around.
Why Scottie Pippen?
Because I never met him, and I met a lot of people that I do.
I'm saying though, why did you pick him?
Because I'm a huge fan of Scottie Pippen.
Since
His
when?
game. Are you
So, nah,
serious?
I'm
I'm about to
not-
say.
I'm
like,
not-
We don't want to have this
I'm not
conversation
doing this
again.
with you.
I was gonna have to like call 911 to have you checked out.
So, but seriously, Scottie Pippen, he's your favorite basketball player of all time.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's my favorite. He's definitely
So
top two.
what did he do that?
I
make you
put
be like, yo,
Doc probably ahead of him, but yeah, he's number 2.
Scottie Pippen.
Pippen is a beast, yo. I mean, he's really good. I just wanted to ask him questions that a lot of people don't ask him, or like people don't.
So
talk
what would you
to
ask him?
First one I would ask him is, who did he think is like the toughest guard he had to go?
Oh, I thought you were gonna go somewhere else with that.
Wait, like what?
Who did he think was the most responsible for this the championships?
He's already established that he knows. Everybody knows. Mike even said it. Everybody knows they don't win the championships without him. We already had this
So
conversation.
you said who
You know what I'm saying?
was the toughest for him to guard?
Yeah, like who's the toughest opponent for him to guard?
If I had to pick, if I had to pick for him, I would probably say Magic, maybe.
And it
Maybe
probably
Magic.
wasn't Magic.
Why not?
No way in the world it's probably Magic.
So who you think it was?
I'm gonna probably say it's somebody smaller.
You probably find that online. Like I feel like that's a waste of a question. He probably answered that before.
To see, here's the thing.
I'm
Here's
not-
no. Here's the thing.
No, I like that. I like that. I like
no,
controversy.
Key. This is the reason why I feel like that it won't be because nobody cares about Pippen. It's strictly, hey, how's Michael?
How's Michael?
Hey, how's Phil? Matter of fact, hey, how's Steve Kerr?
Wow.
No, seriously? You
Tony
think it's like
Kukoc.
that? You think it's like that? I mean, yeah.
It's Pippen.
His toughest
No.
guard. His toughest
It's
guard was probably,
Steve Kerr
it was
before
probably
Pippen,
Reggie
though?
Miller.
I don't. I would.
Oh, Reggie Miller
It
is
might
a
have
good
been
one.
Reggie Miller.
Yeah,
It might be
Reggie
his
Miller.
toughest guard.
Toughest guard.
He didn't guard Reggie Miller that much. He made Mike hell. He gave Mike hell. Mike got tired of chasing him around. That's when the Ron Harper move became a really important move. Ron, you can chase him now. I don't have to chase him no more.
So we got Stanley, Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, but Scottie Pippen, and it's just like that, and then I would have to ask him about the basketball. I just want to pick his mind about everything because, like I said, he doesn't get the 60 minutes, the 1-on-ones. He's never the Sports Center Sunday talk of the night.
No, he got a couple interviews, yo.
I mean, he has,
I'm trying to think.
like big draws. When he was in Portland, the infamous Portland team, that for some
He
reason
did play for Portland.
like
Yes.
for some reason they make it his team, but nobody talks about him. It's always about Sheed and Stoudemire, Brian Grant, and all this other stuff. You know what I mean?
Was he even broken down by then?
No, he was
No,
still.
he wasn't broken down until he got to Houston.
Okay, all right.
No, I
gotcha.
thought he went to Houston first. No, he went to Portland first.
Portland.
No. It was Houston first.
Yeah, he did
'Cause,
go to Houston first.
Portland was in the 2000. Houston was like
And he wasn't broken down by the time he got to
1999.
Portland.
Yeah, he went to Houston first with Barkley. That's why I figured Houston was first. Chuck was gone by then. By the time he got to Portland.
You're right. You're right.
I mean, I just I don't know. I just
Wait,
feel like
so he was with Portland after the Bulls or before the Bulls?
after the Bulls.
And he wasn't broken down. He wasn't considered broken down.
they were
Oh.
kind of broken down by that.
So what years was
I
his
mean,
prom?
he wasn't in his prime. The prime was the run. The proms was his run.
Oh,
year.
so he was like right after his prom.
yeah.
Okay, that's not bad.
But he was
That's
still
not bad.
solid. He was still a solid player. He still could ball.
And you still think he gets overlooked?
Extremely.
Like is he the most overlooked player in NBA history?
No.
Nah.
the most overlooked player in NBA history? I would probably have to say him or Mitch Richmond.
Definitely Mitch Richmond.
Mitch Richmond, TMC.
Mm-hmm.
I do know that. See, I do my history
I mean,
for the
Mitch
Warriors,
was
right?
a 60s player. That was really great.
So Scottie Pippen. So Key,
Yeah.
which famous person would you want to meet and why? Don't say Lisa Ann. She's a porn star.
Wow. That wasn't even on my list, so-
I considered her.
deep cut.
Deep cut.
I consider her.
For all you non-porn educators out there, he just hit a deep cut on a porn list.
Which lets you know how much Pornhub is in his life.
Let you know how much.
She's the goat, man.
Oh wow.
She's the goat. But anyway,
Oh, wow.
Anyway, Key.
I don't know how famous this person is, but this guy named Greg Wiseman. He's one of the writers on one of my favorite cartoons.
What's the
that I watch,
cartoon?
Young Justice.
Okay.
Young Justice. I like Young
I knew
Justice.
the name sounded familiar. I just
So-
couldn't,
It
couldn't
sounds
place
familiar.
it.
So why Greg?
I don't really watch it. Justice, but I
He
know.
has I don't know.
Young Justice is amazing.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
know. It's one of my favorite shows, and I
know,
ask
I
questions
know.
about it.
So he
I don't watch it. You know, we had this conversation.
Hey, hold on, Key. Hold on, Key. Hold on. Somebody said they don't watch Young Justice.
What about
He doesn't watch DC.
man speak?
I was until you said that.
Let the man speak.
Okay, all right.
Oh,
I ain't forget this.
But
Go ahead,
yeah,
Key.
he made a lot of shows cartoons that are like really sophisticated to a degree. He made I don't know if y'all remember the show called Gargoyles.
Oh,
Came out in the
yeah.
90s.
Damn, that's
that
old.
show I watched.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, of
really
course you
good.
watched that one. Figured that out.
Spectacular Spider-Man. I think it was one of the best.
I watched that.
That's
That
what I
was-
don't know. I watched.
I watched that.
That was a good one.
I watched that.
I think that's the main three ones that he was a part of. But those are like some of the best, I think, like animation ever in Western.
So what is it like to this day? Is all right. So it's the Young Justice right now. That's
Yeah,
the
that's
reason
what
why
he's
he's
working on
still.
right
So
Yeah.
he's still relevant, and that's why you still like him because he had those shows too. But he still has this.
Yeah.
And it's really been endeared to your heart.
Yeah, that's what. That's why I would want to talk to him because it's like I think they're the best. He has the best
Well,
portrayals of the characters.
What would your big question? What would be one of your questions for him?
Oh, I guess some of the questions be like, well, how do you go about introducing like a new character? Do you automatically think about like giving their comic book origin in the show, or do you think about like changing it? Like, how do you go about that? I guess.
I get it. That's good. That's good.
So before I get to myself, you don't watch Young Justice, Dre?
I don't watch any DC animated. I haven't gotten on that draw. I'm not saying it's bad. I just haven't watched it really.
His reasoning is, wait.
It's not no reasoning.
Wait.
He's afraid it's gonna be better than the movies, and then he'll be
Newsflash, bitch.
and then he'll be
It
addicted.
is.
Then he'll be addicted to it, and then wonder, and then
I'm not
never watch
watching no
another
more
movie
DC. I'm
again.
not watching no more DC movies.
Prom. I think it was episode
Only
2.
because I had this
Prom.
conversation.
Prom.
I had this conversation with. That's why I knew. That's why
Prom. I think it was episode 2.
We just had this conversation with him.
Me and you said that they need to hire everybody that does the animated stuff for their live action ones, right?
Yes.
So what?
I just haven't got around
So you
to
not-
the animation
yo,
part stuff.
I-
I'm
I-
not
guys,
saying
your
this is
question, guys, your
bad. Go ahead, man.
What was the last animated DC anything that you watched?
What was the one when
Return of the Joker.
no, it was the Justice League, the whole group. I just forget which one. It was
Justice
one of the popular
League.
ones.
Which one was the series or the
It's a
movies?
movie. It was a
when they
movie.
was fighting Hawkman's people. Or
Justice
No,
League,
it
Justice
was
League
like,
Doom. You got Justice League Crisis. You
It
got
was the one with the
Justice League War. You got it was an old one.
Name and give some detail about the
I
story.
don't remember too much of the damn movie.
Who was in it? Who was in it?
Superman was in it.
Of course, of course.
Batman was in it.
Okay,
Boy
of course.
Scout was there.
Like was there
I think
somebody?
it was one of the Doom things. I just don't know which
was
one.
it Justice League Doom?
I think so.
That's one
Okay.
movie.
Who's the main villain? Just give me that.
I don't know. I don't remember. I think
Yo,
it was
alright.
like the villain was
Oh,
themselves or something.
Yo.
Okay.
They
So
went to,
so
like,
start
different like
this is what we're
like,
gonna
with,
do.
like different eras or different. They went to like I don't know. It was a good movie though.
The one where they had to go to the other dimension and fight themselves.
Yeah,
Justice League,
that
that
one.
version of themselves.
it was Crisis on Two Worlds.
Yes, that's the name.
Crisis on
So it was
Two.
like they had Owlman.
Yeah.
Yes, Owlman instead of Batman.
Yeah,
and
what was
Ultraman was
Ultraman,
Superman.
Superman.
And Superwoman was.
I don't even care
Wonder
that.
Woman,
The other ones is
I would have
pretty
to look it up. I don't have my phone on me, but
Yo,
I
you
would
know what?
look it
So
up.
starting next show, you sit on the opposite side of me.
No, that was the best part of that whole John when they were trying to break out, when they were trying to escape, and Flash was like, "Ooh, why didn't you try this? It's not gonna work." Talking to Batman, why?
Oh,
didn't you try that? It's not gonna work.
He straight shut it down.
Why
He said,
try
"I can
that?
do
It's
it.
not gonna work.
I can do it."
He's like, "Why?" Because I'd have thought of it. And if I'd have thought of it, he'd have thought of it.
Is that the one where that's the one? Yeah, that's the one.
Owlman. That's Owlman.
No, that's the one where I'm thinking about. He had all the secrets of everybody,
Oh no, that's
and he had all the so he can like Batman had all the way to kill everybody, so nobody else can.
I know that's the one with Randall Savage was running Doom.
I thought it was
Running
Doom
Legion
one.
of Doom.
The Legion of Doom.
don't know
What's the
what
name
it's
of
called.
that? Justice League.
Whoever that was the
Right,
movie.
it's Justice League Doom.
The Justice League.
Justice
Doom.
League Doom. Yeah.
That was the one I
You're
watched.
fired. Brian, I get my entrance, please.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about that.
Thank you.
And now,
His interest.
introducing Stat Boy.
So the famous person. See, I feel like I'll pick originals. I just pick like a role name person. I pick Malcolm X.
There's nothing wrong with that.
You know what I'm saying because he was just.
I am Malcolm X.
I feel like for me, he was one of the greatest men to ever live. Like that's non-biblical. Like he was disciplined. He was
Can't say non-biblical. He was a religious man.
well, I mean non-biblical. I mean people were like in AD or BC times, yo. Since you want to be a douchebag,
All right, he wore sandals still.
he probably did when he went to Mecca.
You know, one Muslim want to stand up for another Muslim. Come on now.
Yeah. So, but yeah, you see that, yo. You see, I respect.
Go
him.
ahead. So go ahead and
Malcolm
explain,
M-
explain why you like him.
He was very disciplined, man. He was a no BS type of guy. You know what I'm saying he said what he meant and he meant what he said. He was always one way. Like he was. See, I don't want to sound racist and all that. You know what I'm saying, but he was for us blacks.
You know.
No, he was for people of color, not
There's
just
a difference between being racist and black and being proud of your race. There's a
Yeah,
difference.
he was pro black. Like he was for like not only was he for Muslims, but he was for any people of color, any people of
He's
even any,
for us by us.
Yeah, I mean, in another life, I swear I was him.
He was against the oppressors.
He was against he was against oppressors, man. He was educated. He was a great husband. From what I read about his wife interview, he's a great husband, a great father. I mean, he loved life, and he didn't take it for granted. But just the fact that he was a strong black man, and he was just, I don't know, yo, like I'm not a stargaze type of dude, but if I met him, I would probably pass out.
You wouldn't be the only one. A lot of people.
Like seriously, I just felt like he was one of those few people that was like bigger than life.
I froze when I saw Dr. J the first time. My cousin had to hit me like 1,000,000 times.
No, that's not. You can't compare him though.
What do you mean?
No,
You can't
but
compare them.
he's just saying
Talking
start.
about the
No,
moment.
He's talking about
Stargaze.
being starstruck
Oh yeah,
in the moment.
for
That's
sure.
what
But
he's
I
comparing.
just feel like Malcolm X was one of those, and he's like how you said Scottie Pippen was overlooked. Out of all of our civil rights leaders, I think he's the most overlooked.
Because he wasn't a civil rights person.
Malcolm X? You say he was the most overlooked?
Yes,
I don't
you got
know.
W.E.B. Du Bois.
He wasn't
Malcolm X
part
is
of the
talking
civil
about
rights
way-
thing.
No, he was right during the time. Am I lying?
He was part of the era, but
I mean,
he wasn't part
okay,
of
yes,
the
yes,
movement.
yes. He did it differently, but he was part of the movement, though. You can't tell me he was not part of the movement.
No one's denying that.
He is.
I'm stuck on the overlooked part.
Oh, overlook. Oh, so he doesn't get the recognition as W.E.B. Du
just-
Bois. He doesn't get the recognition of MLK. He doesn't get the
He wasn't part of the movement.
Anyway, Frederick Douglass.
I feel like Malcolm X talks about more than everybody except for MLK.
No, it's not. He's not.
yeah,
He's not
definitely
talking
is.
about more than Frederick Douglass.
Yes,
'Cause
he
even after
is.
Frank-
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
What?
Like,
Yes, he is.
No, yo,
He has his own movie.
I can't wait to see the comments on this one.
listen. Yes, he has his own.
I don't remember seeing that Frederick Douglass.
Yeah, I don't know his movie.
That
It
drawing.
came out right
he
after
was in a-
WB Du Bois.
He was.
movie.
Yo,
Just got
listen.
that.
Anyway,
Directed by Aaron Magruder.
Anyway, it's just,
about
and
that?
the question I asked for him, I actually got 2 questions to ask for him, like 2 big ones.
You think he'll like you?
Probably not.
I'm just asking. Go ahead.
I think he would.
thought of
Like,
that.
I think he would like my intent, but the way I carry myself, probably not. I'm not gonna lie. Probably not.
You said you had 2 questions.
Huh?
What were your 2
So
questions?
the dude, damn, this is gonna sound like a conspiracy shit because it's Ramadan and stuff like that, and I got Muslims sitting to my right. No offense, but the dude that taught, what yo, because it is.
Because
So
I'm dying to hear this
Anyway,
stuff,
the dude.
man.
So
Oh,
We
and,
all know-
folks, it's going to get better as the show goes on. It's going to get better.
So
Continue.
we all know who to do. No, say the man, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, right?
Mm-hmm.
My question is, so I did some research on him, and the dude that taught him, no one can give me a clear cut answer.
Well, who taught
What
Elijah
was,
Muhammad?
yes, of what his race was. So in one article, the dude was a white Jewish man.
Whose race?
The dude that
Taught
taught Elijah Muhammad. So one of them he was a white Jewish man.
Mm-hmm.
The other article said he was a Turkish soldier
Okay.
sent as a spy, and the other one is Malcolm X's autobiography. He was a light skinned brother.
Okay. So you want to know which one is the truth?
Yes,
And you going to ask Malcolm X?
I would ask him that.
And Malcolm X is probably going to say light skinned brother since that's what he said in his book.
He might go.
That's true. See, I thought about that, but he didn't really go into that much detail.
You
though.
might try to get him to go in depth. Like
Yeah, I want him going because he didn't go in detail. He just brought him up, and that was it.
He might have known more than he actually wrote down.
True that. But you're going to believe that he was the secret spy person? Sounds too conspiracy.
No, but the article that
Malcolm
made sense
X
was
is
the
not gonna
white
like
Jewish.
you. No, sure. I'm just
Well,
joking.
So, yeah, no, that's-
well, I say we know conspiracy folks. So it's
Yeah,
a,
but
it's
I
a-
think the Malcolm
it's a conspiracy for
and the
everything.
second one is
You can make one, right?
Actually,
I
right
felt like
about
he.
that too.
I felt like when he went. So I wasn't talking key. Anyway,
And a pause and a hush falls on the crowd.
and I think he, if he knew that the government was watching his every move,
Of course he did.
you think you do you think that?
Of course.
I
really
just think it was
he
a
did.
little more, huh?
I really think he did.
Of course he did.
Like in his every move, like they tapped his lines, they tapped his
Of course
house.
he did. They actually tried
So-
to make him an informant in one
Yeah,
joint
so-
I just watched.
I wonder if he did you watch the thing on Netflix? Who Killed Malcolm?
Yeah,
That was dope.
Yeah,
The brother that did it, that was dope.
yeah.
But like if he knew he was gonna die before his time.
Did he?
No, that would be my question.
Oh, did he know?
Yeah, like along with the government watching him as every move. stuff
I
like that.
really think a lot of the people like who in that time, like those type people, they know they're here for a limited time.
I think Sting is just like the corner. You know what I mean? You can get cornered and stuff.
So
and,
you feel like
know,
Martin
it's just-
Luther
many
King knew that too.
Well, Martin Luther King actually said that. And if you listen to a few of his speeches, I might not get to the mountaintop with you. That tells you right there. I want this for you.
That's a scary
I
situation.
might not be here when you get there, but I can see it on the horizon.
I mean, I don't know. I feel kind of like not mixed about it. I just feel mixed about it. I feel like you just gotta, you gotta protect yourself. You know what I mean? I understand you trying to like fight a cause, but you gotta protect yourself.
But if you
got
get to
people
that,
depends on you.
yeah, but if you
know
get to
what I
that
mean?
pedestal where you got a whole race or culture depending on you, can you defend yourself?
You gotta take extra precautions.
I don't think you can after that.
Yeah, it's one. Do not have that meeting. Don't go to that meeting. I'm sorry. That's me. And there was people that told him not to do this day. You can do it any day. You're not saying that you can't do it, just not
Why
today.
that day?
Yeah.
Why? How did they know it was that? Why not that day?
I don't know, but a lot of people told him.
A lot of
not
people
to,
told
you
him
know what I mean?
because it was a lot of
that
stuff.
seems like I don't know.
Yeah,
That seems like
no.
fluffing it up now. Like, how do you know they're not just
No,
like?
because it was going around the streets and the words that stuff was going to go down. You know what I mean? And it was possibly going to go down there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it was just like, listen, just postpone it, reschedule, do something different. You know what I mean? He didn't do that. You know what I mean? So, it's just like, oh, we got a strip show going.
I'd rather not.
Woo!
Take
He's taking off the Clippers drawing to honor you.
to a teeny ass T-shirt.
Anyway, I'm on my grease lightning bag.
Yo,
All right, I'm here.
you look hilarious without your glasses. You look hilarious, yo. You look a whole totally different person.
I'm a double agent for real. But
Yeah.
anyway, to
Feel
the
good.
next topic.
Oh, your underarms still stink.
Nah, I smell like debris, bro. So the next
So
one,
that matters.
The next one is
the infamous.
Infamous.
I'm not saying it. We can say this 100 times. I'm
You
not.
said it already like 4 times.
I said infamous.
You said
You
infamous.
said infamous before.
All right, if I say it, will y'all shut up?
Probably not, but
No, go ahead, because you won't shut up.
Anyway, so this time we're gonna do it with Dre,
I gotta do my infamous.
infamous. God damn
That I want to meet, or I don't want to meet.
Oh, that's a good question. I mean,
It's
a
your
good question.
topic, so I'm gonna
Damn.
let you decide.
I love controversy. So who do you want to meet?
Okay. An infamous person that I do not want to meet.
Don't say.
I mean, that I do want to meet.
that you want to meet.
That I will want to meet.
That you have to meet. Put it that way. You have no choice, but you have to meet him.
I have somebody. I don't know. You gotta give me a second to think, because it is somebody that I have a couple people. I just don't know exactly.
You want me to come back to you?
Yeah, can you come
I
back
mean,
to
it's
me?
only an hour show. It's not like we got forever.
I know, right?
How about you, Brian? You want to go first?
Do you have yours already, or you don't?
I kind of have one, but
I want to hear
it's
it.
just me.
I want to hear it.
The infamous person for me.
Infamous.
Yeah, the infamous person for me.
Infamous.
Mob Deep. Yeah. So no, I'm serious.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, that's dope.
Who?
Thank you.
Who?
That'll be.
Just let it go.
No. Explain to me. Like, I might not be the
I
only
don't feel
person
like
I know.
explaining it to you. It's a rap group from the 90s.
What
Yeah.
the fuck did they do?
Rap group from the 90s.
I know, but what did they do to make it so infamous?
No, that was just the name.
Mob Deep.
Yes,
Infamous Mob Deep?
infamous Mob Deep.
Oh, so that was a joke.
No.
It
Stay name.
was a play on words.
No,
That was-
no. It was a joke.
It was a play on words. Yes.
All right, so I'm showing ha he too. So the joke was the infamous Mob Deep.
You
You see, look, he didn't even get it. Slow ass.
Because I was saying,
It's just slow
trying
ass
to
boy.
find out what he was talking about. All right,
Yo,
go
I
ahead.
know what I was talking
Continue.
about. Anyway, go ahead,
Continue.
Brown. Continue.
Continue.
If I had to choose someone infamous to meet, I think I want to go the psycho killer route.
I think everybody gonna go psycho killer.
I
Right?
want to meet. I want to meet like a Ted Bundy and just ask questions.
Why
I'm gonna
Ted
say
Bundy?
okay, and just that.
I'm sorry, you might not know who that is, right?
I do know who Ted Bundy is.
I don't think he know yet. Why Ted Bundy? Like why? Like all serial killers, why him?
Out of all of them, well, I was gonna say Gacy, but I don't like clowns as much as he does. So yeah, that was weird. I don't know. It's like when you him and what's the Helter Skelter guy's name? Charles Manson are the when you think psycho killers, those are the first two to pop in your head. Everyone has talked to Charles Manson.
Right.
You don't hear about Bundy that often.
No, I didn't hear it until I saw the documentary on Netflix. I think that was my first time actually hearing
I think
about it.
that, and the funniest
Bundy
thing about,
wasn't eating people. That was
Nah,
Manson.
That was,
right?
that was Dahmer.
Dahmer. There you go. People love the eating people. That's the one that everybody loves.
I think the weirdest thing about that was it took them 4 times to electrocute him to kill him.
He had power of others. It's like Highlander.
I know it was 3 times because if you survive the 3rd time, if you survive after the 3rd time, they're not allowed to give you a 4th one. It's called cruel and unusual punishment. They have to let you go. And whatever's left of your brain and whatever's left of your life is how you live your life.
Right.
There's usually nothing left after those shocks.
I don't think so.
Oh,
That
learn
was-
something new every day.
Just next level. It was just next level evil. Like, what makes somebody want to do that and want to be like that?
So Teddy's like, out of all of them, Teddy's your ace. You think he's the Trump? The Trump card. He's not Trump like that. He's like the big.
I know.
He's like the big Joker.
He's
in his
the wild
face.
card.
Yes,
He's the big
He's
Joker.
Big Joker.
Okay. All right. That's
I
cool.
actually See, this is going to sound bad, but
Are you doing yours next? Because I was really about to do mine.
no, I actually want to talk about Ted Bundy real quick.
Oh, go ahead. Say your part.
So I just don't understand. The dude was so educated. He had everything. He had the charisma. He had the looks.
That Hannibal Lecter type.
Yeah, but why choose that life? Like what? Like why?
Maybe it's
Like,
not so much.
Even in his documentary, the judge when he was on trial said you would have been a great lawyer. So he had all the gifts. So why that life? You know what I'm saying?
That's one of the things I'd be curious about. Like what makes a person like that tick?
Yeah.
What makes you get to one where you say, you know what, killing him would be fun. Let's go do that now, and let's make that a hobby.
Multiple people at that, and some of them still ain't been found.
Mm-hmm.
You can go, bro. I mean, a great debater.
Oh, thank you, sir. Mine's is I thought about it, and I'm going off with people who has did some killing of their own, but not in a way that is like
a serial killer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going with Marvin Gaye dad.
Ooh, that was a good one. That's a good one.
I would like to know why in the world did you just decide to shoot your son?
There's a whole lot of different stories behind that.
Oh yeah, it's a lot, but I need to talk to you.
Yeah.
To actually get the real story.
I need to talk to you.
He
was going to make the comeback, like as you know, a lot of 70 and 60 artists have made comebacks in the 80s, in the 90s. He was going to make his comeback. He just won
come back from what?
Grammy.
Come back from what?
He was like on drugs and like out of
so
the
he
scene.
was already
He was
going
out of the
through
scene.
bullshit. Okay.
Well, the story was his father shot him because he attacked him while he was high on drugs, and he wouldn't give him any more. He wouldn't let him get any more.
Oh, I heard differently from that.
No,
Like
I
every
didn't
time
hear
you
that
turn
one.
around, it's a different
I
story.
didn't hear
So
that
I thought it was because of jealousy.
No,
I heard differently from that too.
What did you hear, Key?
I heard it was like he was while he was like recovering, he was staying at his parents' house, and he heard it in the other room. He heard his mom and dad fighting, and he tried to get involved in it, and he ended up like pushing his dad, and his dad, I think his siblings, whatever, say that his dad used to always say like, if you ever one of you ever put your hands on me, I'm gonna kill you, whatever, and then
And know what he did? He went upstairs and went to bed. Like nothing was going to happen to him.
His dad went upstairs?
No, Marvin went
Okay.
upstairs and went to bed and got killed. Never woke up because his dad shot him in the head.
Yeah,
It's crazy, yo.
It was one of those not unsung, but one of those Johns
you could probably maybe say unsung. I mean, like
it was one of those
bigger.
shows. Like they said he
Probably was on an infamous John.
he attacked in that drug haze. He attacked his mom and he attacked the father. And that wasn't that he was trying to break them up fight. He attacked both of them for drugs, for money or something.
And even if he did, yo, you know what I mean? Kick him out. Kick him out. Let somebody else have to.
Yeah, hold the grudge. Don't talk to him.
Why would you put a bullet through your own kid's head?
I mean, if he's trying to attack y'all,
grown man.
At that.
But
that
he was asleep. That part of the story never changes.
then maybe that doesn't.
He's
make sense.
asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you decide to put a bullet in his head? Are you serious? Like that's insane.
And look what he
That
got.
is insane.
He got out of jail.
Was insane.
He got out of jail. Never told the story and died, and very quietly.
Yeah. I
Wait,
mean,
he never told the story? Like he never had an interview or anything like that?
no, he didn't. He said something about. I think he used a kind of religious thing, trying to say that like the business killed his son or stole his son or whatever.
That's what he said.
Something like that. You gotta Google it. I don't know word for word. I'm not quoting him. But yeah.
Before you start Googling,
Okay.
I mean, but you know,
What?
man had like a lot, like a lot of music. I mean, he had a lot of music.
Okay. You want to go real fast?
Google.
Infamous.
What? What? Google what? What he was talking about?
No, your infamous person that you want to meet.
Oh, I already know.
Who?
Dang.
It's your turn.
Oh,
I'm done.
Lee Harvey. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know. Lee Harvey Oswald.
Who was that?
The guy who killed JFK.
I was the second gunman in the grassy knoll. I always wanted to say
Why?
that.
Why him though?
I heard it was Magneto.
Why him though?
Oh, because he's probably gonna talk. I think they said something like he was probably gonna talk before he got killed, and maybe like
Oh, that's why he got killed.
Yeah, and there's a whole conspiracy. Like he was gonna probably telling everybody.
Tell everybody how he was paid by the mob to kill the president.
Yeah, so we can get definitive evidence of it. So that's probably that's why.
Yeah, mine is John Alan Muhammad,
I don't know what it
the
is.
DC sniper.
Oh,
I just want to know what made him and the son go driving around in the van shooting people. Like they cut a hole in the sniping people and they killed 10
DC
people.
Sniper.
DC Sniper.
I know that one. Why do I just sound familiar? But
Because
I
you
don't
were
know.
alive for it.
I know, but I'm just saying, like,
There was a man and his son driving around in Washington D.C. in a van.
But they was like shooting up. They was robbing gas
No,
stations.
they was just shooting
random people. But the way they did it though,
Like he was
of
trying
course,
to
he
teach
had
his
a
son
driver
to be a sniper.
Yeah, and he had cut a hole through the van and he was just sniping him. They killed 10 people.
Oh, he was teach that. That was his purpose, to teach his kid.
That was, you can say that was a theory.
Is they dead?
No, one of them. No, his dad's dead. I think his son's still serving time. The dad's dead.
Who's doing the shooting?
The son. The dad was doing the driving.
So the dad didn't know none of the driving. I mean, none of the shooting.
Yeah, he
But I mean,
was.
technically, he's still
I think that he did the shooting too. Didn't he start out doing the shooting? He started out doing the shooting. Like the first few kills was him, and then the rest were the son. I believe.
Murder, death, kill. Murder, death, kill. Interesting. I don't know. I thought you was gonna say somebody else. Maybe you saving that for your Mount Rushmore.
I was gonna say Hitler.
That's what I was waiting for.
What?
I mean, but then I just figured out Hitler was just like I wanted to ask like what made him want to teach his son.
I feel like
take his son to do
I think
that.
you just went with a black person. It's like, no, struggle. I'm messing with you.
Ironically though, what they was one of the few black serial killers. But no, I was gonna say Hitler. I just want to know why he
Hated Jews?
hated Jews and what did he see in creating a world with blonde hair and blue eyed people.
He the one that was to him that was perfection.
But what
Get him around.
what made it perfection to him? You know what I'm saying? Like dude didn't have he had brown hair. He was short.
That was purity.
He like in his mind though, how did he grow up thinking that was purity?
Well, he thought the whole idea was purity. It wasn't something he adopted. Like he grew up being like that. He adopted that later on in life.
How do you know
out
this?
of hate.
How do you know this?
I read a lot.
You read a lot. You read a lot.
Face off. We got a fucking shit.
He adopted. He. The best thing you can say about Hitler, which is a big stretch,
Oh, hold on.
that Germany's economy was great under him. That's it.
This is why I don't want to talk politics with Pound.
That's it. Everything else
You chose him.
was pure
I
hate.
decided-
I didn't choose him.
And I'm
I
just
didn't choose him.
saying
You forced me to choose him because you
I
knew
didn't
I
force
was
him.
going to say something like that.
Everything else about this man was
just knew
pure
it.
hate.
I
So
just knew
the
you were gonna say something.
the government was
Like they say the government ran perfectly under him. Like
even though they lost because of him.
Yeah, what do you think
lost
about this
the
one?
war because of him.
Yeah, what do you think about this one?
Like financially, they were fine, but
With Hitler?
Hitler was pure hate.
I mean, if you want to talk to him, would you even understand him?
Of course.
He wouldn't talk to you.
I know he won't talk to me. I won't talk to him either.
Oh,
Do not let team in.
Of course, when we say these people, if they speak another language, we have the ability to
No.
translate.
But he wouldn't talk to you.
I know he
he
wouldn't
wouldn't
talk
even
to me.
acknowledge Jesse Owens when Jesse Owens bust every German's ass in the Olympics.
Speaking of that, fun fact.
Black power.
Fun fact. I forgot the German athlete that was competing against Jesse Owens, but after he let him win, Hitler automatically enrolled him into the army, and he died. He was only 26.
It wasn't that he let him win; he won.
No, it was fixed. They were trying to let Jesse Owens lose, but he did the right thing. He helped them out. They were great.
Fixing.
No, it was fixed. You don't read about it?
I don't know anything about this, but who was fixing for what? Fixing for Jesse to lose?
What do you call it in the Olympics? The referees. That's what they are, I guess.
Umpires,
Officials.
referees,
They're
officials, whatever.
officials.
you
The
call them.
referees were fixing it for Jesse to lose.
Oh, they was trying to cheat.
They were
Yes.
trying to cheat for
Yes.
Jesse, but Jesse was just too good.
I can't think of his name. But I think his name was like Lance or something like that. But their own athlete
Mm-hmm.
took a good sportsmanship role and said, "No, we're gonna do this right." So he embraced him
okay.
as a friend, and he showed him how to do it correctly. And when he did it correctly, he lost.
Okay.
And then after that, they enrolled him into the army, and he died in war.
Of course.
I just thought that was a fun fact to say.
That is
I mean, it's not a fun fact, but I mean, just the sense we talking about it.
Awesome.
So who's your? That's just getting the Mount Rushmore out the way because I know we gotta wrap up the show.
How much time we got left, K?
We're already over.
It's over.
We're an hour and 8 minutes, but since there's no second show, if y'all want to keep going a little longer.
Yeah, we'll do what we do. We'll wrap it up when we wrap it up. We won't hold nobody too long because I know people got to go home, like myself.
Yeah, I gotta go watch porn. So I'm gonna start off the Mount Rushmore for famous and infamous people.
So you're gonna do both at the same time?
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna do both Mount Rushmores at the same time. Unless you just want to go
So
one.
it's just we're blending.
No,
this now?
four for famous, 4 for infamous. Oh no, actually, yeah, that actually makes sense. We can blend it. We can blend
It's
it.
up to you.
2 and 2.
2 and 2. So of course I'm gonna say Malcolm X.
Or are you?
That's I'm saying Malcolm X.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Jim Brown.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Hitler.
I feel like, you know what? Let's separate them because I don't like Hitler with Jim Brown and Malcolm X.
Yeah.
That doesn't even sound right.
And that's why I said if I feel like he won't respect me as a man. Oh my God. I'm sorry.
I
sorry.
don't think that's a good
All
list
right,
to
so
put him
Jim
in.
Brown.
That's not Mount Rushmore. That's a nightmare.
So Jim Brown.
Jim Brown, Malcolm X,
Nat Turner.
Nat Turner.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. You've been reading or something.
Just because I act goofy doesn't mean I don't know about my history.
I'm saying you look like you've been updating yourself
I
lately.
have. Not lately. I've been doing this all my life, cuz.
Okay.
It's bumping, nigga. So no. Tupac.
Bin Shot Shakur.
Tupac. And for my infamous Hitler, of course, John Ali Muhammad, Jack the Ripper. Y'all know who that is, right?
Yes.
Jack the Ripper and
King Hercules.
O.J. Simpson.
Wow.
That was your infamous?
Yeah, that's my infamous.
That's a good one. I like the OJ at the
That's
end.
funny because OJ isn't in my infamous. He's in my famous. I would love to meet OJ.
Who would love to meet the Juice? Juice is one. Let's
So
go.
you can go now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
OJ. Stanley. Because
Obviously.
obviously. Buddy Ryan.
Don't know who's that real quick.
I hate you. That's a really good one.
Who's Buddy
The
Ryan?
Bears defensive coordinator he invented the Bears defense, but he also ran my Eagles for a few
Okay.
years.
That's when I was still an Eagles fan, believe it or not.
I believe it.
Oh, so you was an Eagles fan. Wow.
When I was a kid, yeah.
Ew.
Magic Johnson.
Oh, sorry.
Magic Johnson. Why Magic
You
Johnson?
can ask me a little bit about that. I'll tell you, King. Give me a second.
Why Magic Johnson?
Why not Magic Johnson?
Why not Magic Johnson? Why you hate
Oh,
him?
no. I'm sorry. That wasn't supposed to be for Magic. Why OJ? That's what I meant to ask you. Why OJ?
Why not OJ?
OJ was a great running back.
the
OJ
juice.
was.
I mean, I thought that's when he had a 2,000-yard season.
He ran through an airport.
He's the
And make it look cool.
before the OJ is the one that was accused of killing his wife
Right.
and
the
the
glove
guy.
didn't fit, shit like that.
Yeah, the OJ I know
It was when he had the electric company line, right?
he was running. He was
Yeah,
doing
my history.
he was doing commercials.
He was shocked. I shocked him.
He was doing commercials. He was doing movies. Not
So he was the face of the NFL.
He was no face of NFL. He was the face of life.
Face of post NFL life.
Okay.
Everybody loved him. He could have been president.
That's how people loved him.
Seriously,
Everybody
I'm
loved
not
the
even
juice.
joking on that one.
Wow. So who's
As they would say, white America loved him a lot.
I've actually heard that.
A lot.
Actually, so like how white American love Kanye West.
Think about
More.
it.
More.
Think about it. Even at his trial, he's getting defended by the chick he's knocking off on the side's husband.
Wait, what?
Yeah, break it down to him.
Wait. So
He
his
loved it.
defender.
One,
He was smashing his wife.
One of his lawyers is the Kardashians' mom's ex-husband.
Kardashians. Not that I know they was involved.
While she's married to Bruce, the ex-husband, the father of the oldest kids, was his lawyer.
What was that picture? That meme picture? It was like she was in the courtroom. She said she had her husband, her husband, her baby daddy, and her side piece all in the same room.
Dang. That's out of pocket.
OJ's supposed to be Chloe's dad. That's
He's lying.
No, that's one of the
Joe,
rumors.
one
I
of the
can
rumors.
see it now.
Well, I'm
She
just
got
saying.
that chin.
That's why
That's
she
one of the
doesn't-
rumors.
that's one of the
She got
rumors.
that. Oh wow. She built. Pause.
I'm just saying.
Who's your infamous? Infamous. Who's your infamous?
My infamous.
Assholes.
That's a little harder. Dance Ray Hitler.
I think he's thinking.
I think he's thinking about. That's not
I think
wrong.
you know what
That's
he's thinking about. He's trying to think about like non-killers because that's what everything
No,
you
no.
think about.
No, I
not
didn't have
necessarily
it down.
non-killers,
I did have killers actually.
Capone.
Killer,
Al Capone. Okay.
killer.
I said not
bet.
necessarily
Alright,
all.
so-
killers.
Valentine Massacre. I believe he was behind that.
Yes, he
so
was.
Capone.
You want to meet him?
Yes.
Okay, whatever. Share a pint.
I love it. I love a good mobster.
Yeah. Okay. Not that one. Not for me.
I don't think I have a bunch of infamous people I want to meet. Like,
I think his list is about right there. That and who the one you said in your who's your number
Ted
one?
Bundy.
Ted
Ted
Bundy.
Bundy.
So that's two. You got two.
Billy the Kid.
Who's that?
That's a good one.
Who's Billy the Kid?
Wild West outlaw type thing. The Wild West years.
Like the movie or?
Yeah, he was Young Guns.
Yeah.
That was about
Wait,
him.
seriously? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Billy the Kid was a real person.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, okay. And who's the fourth one?
I gotta take a fourth one.
Billy the Kid. I might have looked that up.
You know what? I'm probably gonna catch a whole lot of hell about this, but I want to say it anyway. I want to meet T.D. Jakes.
Is he infamous for some reason?
Yes, he is because he's spreading the false prophecies. You talking about Bishop T.D. Jakes?
Bishop
right?
T.D.
Yeah, I
Jakes,
hate him.
yes.
What did he do?
He's a fake.
Please enlighten me.
He's a televangelist who makes millions and
money
millions
and
of
not
dollars.
doing nothing but
That's the black ball.
Yeah,
he
but-
make movies.
Mhm,
So
yeah.
what's the difference about him and
he's spreading false prophecies. and all
Kurt
that.
Franklin
He's
or
selling.
something?
He's selling the Bible.
Well, Kurt Franklin is funny because he's just a porn addict, but
So what did All right, so you gotta tell me what he did. Like
he
He's
hasn't
making
done-
money
he
off the
He
Bible,
hasn't
man.
done anything.
I mean,
except for
everybody
make
makes money off
And
it, but he just does
he
it.
did do one thing that I always found hilarious that no one ever throws back at him. You remember a few years ago, one of the televangelist boys was accused of having sex with like underage men.
no.
Nice.
He said nice.
You said nice.
Jesus Christ.
and the Bulls came back to sue him. Like people stopped going to the guy's church. I can't think of his name, but he was a little short guy. He had like a little curly Jerry curl, like looking afro on mostly. Like he kept his shit processed.
I don't know anything. You know
But
this.
when they stopped going to his church, T.D. Jakes said, "Y'all need to stop taking money out of this man's pockets by not going to his church and go back to his church."
So he vouched for the dude.
Yes.
Well, they gotta make money. That's where they do. That's how they make their bread. They congregation. They gotta get their numbers in those seats. Yo, come on.
You know why J. Cole my favorite rapper?
Wow.
And his second album, Born Sinner.
Mm-hmm.
It's about he is exploiting false preachers. As in, so he got this interlude called it's a commercial where the dude says, "Buy this amazing holy oil for $19.99 and you will receive
Oh,
blessings."
that's another boy. That's,
Oh, you know what I'm talking about?
yes.
I didn't know his name, but that's on the album.
One of the bulls, one of the televangelists now. He'll sell you holy water,
It says it will give you blessings on top of blessings, on top of blessings
and it's another one who's
for $19.99.
who sells
people buy it,
Who sells
obviously.
a blessed prayer cloth, and they give you
It is
instructions
only-
on how to.
No,
That
my
stuff been
favorite.
going on for decades,
That
centuries.
stuff's been
damn
going
near.
on. Yeah.
Oh, I got a better one. It's well, I can't even call it better, but this bull, I sent you the video. He was on his TV show and he said he blew away the coronavirus with the name of God.
Oh, I think I did see that. One.
What? So he's selling it?
He blew away the coronavirus in the name of God, and he looked at the TV camera and went,
Oh
I
wow.
blow the coronavirus name with the power of God.
The fact that you just blew in my face is kind of funny. I'm going act like nothing just happened.
You know what? I think you got the best Mount Rushmore before. Okay, you want to go third?
Sure.
TD Banks, that's a good one.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. That
I
was
just like the way it
definitely
ended. That I get.
you got the Wizard of Oz tornado.
I froze. I just saw the little thing, dust like little particle flying. I just stood there like, all right, that just happened.
Did you feel the coronavirus leave?
I didn't know what I don't know what I felt.
Look, you stuttering, yo. You got it. You got the blessings, man.
I was definitely I had to get myself together.
You got it.
I'm letting myself know like
Go ahead, kid. Famous and infamous Mount Rushmore.
I don't have an infamous Mount Rushmore. I couldn't even think about four
thank
people.
you.
I couldn't.
Thank you.
I had a hard time with the Lee Harvey Oswald.
Just alone, right?
I'm like,
He was like, I'm just naming the guy.
All right, we're going to do the famous one.
All right. I said Greg Wiseman, Prince, John Singleton,
Nice.
and
John Singleton.
Shut up. You can't be telling me you don't know who John Singleton is right now.
I can't.
You just said you
He's
saw
a
his
director.
movie.
What movie?
Boys in the Hood.
Oh, he wrote that movie. Yo, listen. All right,
No.
Key, who's your fourth one?
And probably Spike Lee.
Spike Lee. Okay.
There's a lot of directors.
Yeah.
So
He likes his craft.
except for Prince, I
Yes, he
guess
is.
Prince is a live
Yeah.
director. I guess Prince made movies.
No,
Prince made. Oh my gosh.
Purple Rain, Under
Purple
the Cherry
Rain.
Moon.
No, I
Under
know.
the Cherry Moon.
It
Oh,
wasn't
so those
because
is his
Prince.
movies.
It was his
That's his movies.
No, I'm just saying it wasn't because his movies. I just got into his music after he died, and so I didn't appreciate him until he was probably gone.
All right, so I
He
need
was
us
getting
to.
those cheeks. That's what it was. That's the he played. Put that print on. Yeah, say yeah.
I just need everybody to realize, yo, I don't know movies and directors. All right, so if I see the movie,
We've noticed.
I don't have to know the director.
Do you know the director of Wizard of Oz? Your favorite movie that you've been watching over and over and over and over again.
I don't know.
I'm not. What?
I don't know.
Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, I don't
Come
know
on,
who
yo.
directed that.
We're not doing this. Jerry, who's your Mount Rushmore? Famous and infamous.
Do you know the director or not?
Yes, I do. I'm not saying it.
Oh, okay. You don't know it.
I don't know it. I know you gonna put me on the spot. Okay, all right. I know you live. Go ahead, yo.
All right, so famous
Wow.
people. I said Scottie Pippen, right? So I would love to meet Scottie Pippen, obviously, and then another famous person I would like to meet is Quentin Tarantino.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I
Very
think
good
you
one.
would like that one.
Very nice.
Very nice. Since everybody giving you a compliment, very nice.
And then I would have to do for my number 3 would be I don't want to do sports. So I was going to just switch it up. So my next one would be like a musician. So I'll be like a Michael Jackson. I was a huge Michael Jackson fan when I was a kid. So I would like to just hang out with him. He seemed like he was a fun kid if he didn't try to touch me. You know what I mean? Allegedly.
So what we gonna do is rest in peace, King of Pop. Shout out to you. We're not gonna do that, yo. Not to Michael.
No, I'm just saying. He's on my famous part because I like him. You know what I mean?
Unless he
good.
touch you.
I said he seemed like he'd be fun. He has the toys.
Unless he touches you.
I mean, obviously, I don't want that. No kid.
So
wants that.
I was some comedian said, I think it was Dave Chappelle. I think it was Dave Chappelle where he said if he got touched by Michael Jackson, he said, yo, he would be ecstatic. He said he'd go to school and say, yeah, guys, I got touched by Michael Jackson.
It was Chappelle.
Yeah, it was.
It was Chappelle. I remember the stats. The set.
He's like, he stuck his dick in.
Like,
But yeah,
that was
and then my
hilarious.
number 4 will probably be for famous people. I would have to probably say somebody like, I don't know, farts.
Right first.
Samuel L. Jackson.
You know what? I'm not even gonna judge because it's your Mount Rushmore.
Wow, what's wrong with
I'm just
Samuel?
though, you use them from every topic, bro.
Samuel L. Jackson.
I can say who got the prettiest teeth, Samuel L. Jackson. I can say who got the shiniest head, Samuel L. Jackson. I can say who's alive,
He is
Samuel
up
L.
there.
Jackson.
It's
So far, he fits all those categories.
yeah.
Yeah, I can say who's loud, Samuel L. Jackson. I can say who's old, Samuel L. Jackson.
Who's the best Black Jedi?
Samuel L. Jackson. Who blinks a lot, Samuel L. Jackson.
Who's the only black Jedi?
Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh no, what you call it? Finn is starting to come into play right now.
no,
There
they
you go.
ruined it.
So,
He had a chance, but they wanted.
No,
You think so?
they confirmed him.
Oh, they did.
He's force sensitive.
Just to let y'all know though, when y'all talk about something, I say, "Oh, he did," or "We were," I don't know what y'all talking about.
We know.
I just
Now,
want to
my
be
infamous,
part of
I went with Marvin Gaye's dad,
Right.
and then I'm going to go with
Hitler.
no, Phil Hartman's wife.
Nice.
What the? Who's Phil Hartman?
Phil Hartman was on Saturday Night Live.
He
It's
died?
so funny.
He was hilarious, and he was killed by his wife, who had a bipolar moment. She was going through depression because she couldn't find an acting job.
She wanted
And
to be famous like
she
he
wanted to be
did.
as famous as him, and she couldn't just seem to catch on like he did.
Wow.
So in a fit of
What?
rage, while they were arguing, he sent the kid. She pulled out a gun and shot him.
Oh,
I think he was laying down too.
that was a good one then. So who's the third one?
Third one would be it's like one of those who done it mystery John. So it'll be like whoever shot.
Who shot Biggie?
Black Dahlia.
No, who shot
I don't think nobody found her. Tupac.
No,
Everybody
not
shot
Tupac. Jam Master Jay.
I don't. Who Jam Master Jay?
Run DMC.
Oh, all right. Thank you. All right.
Run DMC.
DMC.
Jam Master Jay was the DJ.
Oh, so he's not in part of that he's not a part of DMC.
No,
DMC is
that
one
was
different person.
Okay, and then he's a DJ.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Daryl McDaniels.
Okay, so who's your fourth?
My fourth one would be like infamous. Would be like some old person, like Napoleon-ish type person, just to see like.
So like Christopher Columbus.
No. Like I just said it, like Napoleon.
No.
Or like
Napoleon.
Alexander the Great.
Why?
Like I loved your movie.
Why Alexander the Great?
I don't know. I'm just thinking of
because he was hitting Cleopatra.
These are people who like just like took over and was like took over continents.
Yeah, Christopher Columbus.
No.
On that note, I think it's time to wrap up.
You are killing me, man. Yeah, I'm just going to say like.
I'll change mine real quick.
No,
I want to take off Hitler and pick the white girl that shot Sam Cooke.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
Yeah, she messed up my musical life.
So this episode was brought to you by Lamont, aka Stat Boy, where we had to talk about a whole bunch of nothing and killers.
Like they were
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you for depressing the world with all this murder, death, kill.
We try to keep it up light and lifting with some humor and jokes, but at the same time, he was sorry.
That was definitely
So for Lamont, aka Stat Boy. Yeah, horrible ass. And my man Dion also.
See, he doing it again.
What?
Why do you always get the cool introductions, farewells?
I said his name.
You said
first.
my man. Can I get my boy, my homie, my partner, my blood, my crip, my cuz?
After this topic that we just let us down, and we went over.
So y'all didn't like the topic?
No, it wasn't. It was different.
It was definitely different.
We got take different stretches, man.
I'm never going to say no to your topics.
No,
Never.
because that's the only way we learn.
Y'all not saying no, but y'all faces are. But okay, that's all good.
Constructive criticism.
So that's what y'all giving me right now.
Yes, that's what we give. That's what everybody gives everybody.
I just want my proper farewell.
For Stat Boy.
Thank you, Brown. Woo!
Because when I gave it to you, you was just like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Because I saw the movie.
For the great debater. And I'm Prime.
Kids, give us
We're
something. Say something.
Bye, guys.
All right. That was he's like Russell Simmons at the Def Jam.
Thanks for coming. God bless. Good night.
Yeah.
We're out.
Deuces.
Good boy.